Hey CFP, all right, it's Friday, finishing out the week. We've got a little bit of a longer workout for you today, some snatch work, and then 3 AMRAPs, one into the other. All right, so for our strength work, we've got a snatch pull plus 3-second eccentric to the floor. 1 rep every 30 seconds for 10 reps at about 85 to 90% of your 1 rep max. I have a video link attached here just so I don't make this too long or confusing. So watch that video link if you're not sure what this is. It's a snatch pull, and that 3-second eccentric is how long you're taking the bar back down to the ground. So you're basically taking the bar back down to the ground nice, slowly, and controlled. Then we're going to go into an EMOM of 10 reps of 1 power snatch plus 1 squat snatch. You can drop the bar in between those, but that rest I would keep to a minimum, to just a couple seconds, just to reset and grab the bar. So you're going to be basically doing 2 snatches every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. Your weight for these, if you did the snatches last week, it's going to be about 2.5 to 5 pounds heavier than last week, so not much heavier. I would encourage you to try and keep the same weight for all 10 minutes or increase just a little bit from start to finish. All right, so that's our snatch work. If you have questions, let me know. I'm going to go into the AMRAPs that we have. So the AMRAPs are every 4 minutes for 3 sets. There's the same 3 movements for all of the AMRAPs, but you'll notice the order of the movements are different with each one. You're going to do basically you're going to work for 3 minutes, rest a minute, work for 3, rest a minute, work for 3. The first one, you've got 10 handstand push-ups. These can be strict or kipping. If you're good at strict, I encourage you to do strict. If you're just getting used to kipping, that's fine. You can use a few ab mats. If you don't have the ability to do kipping at home or strict handstand push-ups, try pike push-ups, or you can do regular push-ups from the ground. I would make those hand release if you're going to do regular push-ups. Then you're going to go into 20 shoulder to overhead. This can be push press or push jerk. The weight's going to be 115 for guys and 80 for ladies. So with that being said, if you need to scale down the weight, that's perfectly fine. Then you're going to go into an AMRAP wall balls, remaining time until you hit the 3-minute mark. If it takes you 2 minutes to do the handstand push-ups and shoulder to overhead, then that means you have a whole minute to accumulate and do as many wall ball reps as you can. So once that clock hits the 3 minutes, you're done with the first one. You're going to rest until it hits the 4-minute mark, and then you're going to start the second AMRAP. Now this one starts with 10 wall balls, then you go into 20 handstand push-ups, again, strict kipping, piked, or you can do regular hand release push-ups. Then you're going to go into an AMRAP of shoulder to overhead to the 3-minute mark with that remaining time. Again, maybe the 10 and 20 for this one might take you 2.5 minutes or 2:15. Then that means you will do as many shoulder to overhead reps as you can with the time remaining. That last one is going to start with 10 shoulder to overhead. Then you're going to go into 20 wall balls and then an AMRAP of handstand push-ups with time remaining. So this should take you till the 11-minute mark on the clock. You'll start at the 0 and go from 0 to 3, rest a minute, start at the 4, go from 4 to 7, rest a minute, then start at the 8-minute mark and go to the 11-minute mark. For strategy, I have some written down, so I'm going to read it off a little bit, kind of like how much time you should spend in these AMRAP sets. I would scale enough to where you're going to spend about at least 45 seconds in the AMRAP set. If it's taking you 2 minutes and 45 seconds to complete the 10 and the 20, then I would scale back the weight or scale back the reps just a hair so that you can get to this AMRAP set with at least 45 seconds. If you're getting there, if you're finishing the 10 and the 20 within a minute, then you've probably scaled down too much, and I would up the weight just a little bit. Or if it's the handstand push-ups that you scaled too much, maybe take an ab mat away or do a few more push-ups if that's your push-up if you're doing the push-up option. So go ahead, make sure you take a look at the link that I've posted for the snatch, for the first snatch piece with that snatch pull and the eccentric. If you have any questions on the AMRAPs or anything in general, be sure to let me know. Have fun and have a great weekend.